Welcome back. You're watching News Night, and for a roundup of the day's major business news developments, my colleague Sidhant Sibal joins us now with Finance World. Sidhant, GST tax rates are work in progress, but what else is making news in the world of business?
Well, Munmun, biggest story of course was GST, but a lot of news coming from the railway sector. But let's take a look at the top lines first. The 10th India-US Trade Policy Forum begins, focused on bilateral commercial ties, visa fee hike and social security pact to top agenda. Ministerial meeting tomorrow. Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu inaugurates the Okha Khas and Porbandar section of the Western Railways as green corridor sections. The corridor will be free from human waste discharge from trains. China's economy grows steadily at annual rate of 6.7%, shows signs of growth stabilizing. China's economic performance has a big knockout impact around the world. And markets end in red. Sensex falls 67 points to end at 27,984. Nifty down by 19 points to end at 8659. Well, Ministries of Railways and Urban Development today joined hands to redevelop railway stations as part of integrated smart city plan for the adjoining areas. An MOU was signed by the two ministries in the presence of Venkaiah Naidu and Suresh Prabhu. Let's take a look in this detailed report.
In a major initiative, railway stations and adjoining areas will be developed on smart city lines for enhancing passenger amenities. This will also ensure easy access to stations while enabling optimal utilization of land at railway stations as part of smart city developments. After the MOU was signed between the Urban Ministry and Railway Ministry to this effect, Urban Minister Venkaiah Naidu said that local authorities will be involved in the process of development.
While developing railway stations, they will keep the culture, heritage of that city in mind, and they will also have consultation with the local urban bodies to take their views also, so that public involvement and participation also is achieved through. It's a historic movement that these two ministries coming together, smart city and smart railway station. Once these are implemented, life in urban areas will be more comfortable.
The MOU was signed in the presence of Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu and Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu. The scheme will be implemented first in the 100 cities included in Smart City Mission, and it will be extended further in 500 cities. Railway stations and adjoining areas of 300 to 800 acres in each of smart cities and Amrit cities will be redeveloped in joint venture for speedy implementation. The average cost of redevelopment of identified area of about 500 acres in the smart city plans of 60 cities approved so far has come to 1,500 crores. The proposed redevelopment includes integrated public transport hub, waiting halls for passengers, development and residential and commercial spaces, and landscaping, among others. While the Ministry of Urban Development has taken responsibility to form joint ventures, the Urban Development Ministry will work with the states and urban local bodies for integrating railway station redevelopment as part of smart city development plans. With inputs from Shailendra Mishra, News Night Desk, DD News.
Well, Power Minister Piyush Goyal today laid the foundation stone for Atal Akshay Urja Bhavan in Delhi. The building is named after former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The Akshay Urja Bhavan will be the integrated headquarters building for the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It will be a state-of-the-art net zero energy building designed on the concept of solar passive architecture.
Today our commitment, instead of our intended nationally determined contributions, INDCs, now they are our commitment. And we have accepted that we will endeavor to do 40% of our installed energy base, installed power base in the country through renewable energy means. And I think that's a big leap forward from where we are today. It's a big statement that the government of India has made.
Well, Unitech was today directed by the Supreme Court to refund 15 crore rupees to 39 home buyers in this Gurgaon project, saying a property developer must respect the contractual commitment and live up to the terms of the contract. The apex court, while directing Unitech to deposit 2 crore rupees in 4 weeks with the Supreme Court registry, said that the firm, by delaying the completion of the flats, cannot base its stand on excuses to advance the stand that construction take time. The bench noted that 16.55 crore rupees was deposited by 39 home buyers who had booked flats in Unitech Vista project in Sector 70 Gurgaon and are before the court. Coal India will tomorrow begin special spot e-auction of coal and will put on offer 20 metric ton of fossil fuel for various sectors including power amid government's effort for 24/7 power to all. The auction will be conducted for 4 days beginning tomorrow. The reserve price will be limited to upper cap of 20% add-on over the notified price of coal for non-power sector. Coal India, a major supplier of coal to the power sector, is eyeing on 1 billion tons production by the year 2020. And finally, a Swadeshi Mela started in New Delhi from today. The Mela aims to promote Make in India products. 4-day Mela will witness several cultural programs which will be attended by many leading personalities. Well, that's all in this edition of Finance World. Back to you in the studio, Munmun.
Thank you so much, Sidhant, for that. In international news, US today said that Islamic State terrorists were borrowing